Serie A Inter Milan vs Napoli prediction, team news, lineups preview. A clash of Calcio titans will bring together reigning Serie A champions Inter Milan and league leaders Napoli, as the teams convene at San Siro on Sunday. The visitors sit 1 point clear of their hosts after a shocking home loss last week. Meanwhile, Inter have just put together 3 straight wins, including an impressive result in the Champions League. Match preview. 3 days after Lautaro Martinez scored the decisive goal in Inter's unconvincing 1-0 win over Venezia, Simone Inzaghi's side beat Arsenal by the same margin in Milan, taking them to within 2 points of top spot in the Champions League table. On his first start since returning from injury, set-piece specialist Hakan Calhanoglu coolly converted a penalty on the stroke of half-time to put the Nerazzurri in front. Aided by the odd dash of fortune, Inter doggedly defended that advantage and secured another success. With 4 clean sheets at the halfway stage, they are proving a tough nut to crack in Europe's top club competition and seem set for a coveted top 8 finish that would ensure a direct path through to the last 16. Back on the domestic front, Napoli's slip-up leaves Inter just 1 point behind Sunday's opponents in the Serie A standings and still very much in contention to defend the Scudetto. Inzaghi's men have now won 8 of their last 9 matches in all competitions, the only exception being an incredible 8-goal Derby d'Italia draw with Juventus. Having scored in 28 consecutive Serie A home games, the 3rd longest streak across Europe's top 5 leagues, and lost just one of their last 10 top-flight meetings with Napoli, Inter can tackle their final fixture before the international break with confidence. 1 week on from a chastening 3-0 defeat to Atlanta BC, Antonio Conte comes up against another of his former clubs, no doubt intent on leaving Milan with maximum points. His previously unstoppable Napoli side had strung together a run of 10 league and cup games without losing before La Dea came to town. But Gian Piero Gasperini outsmarted Conte in terms of strategy at Stadio Maradona. The Partenopei's first setback since the opening day was only the 2nd time Conte had ever lost at home by a 3-goal margin. So while Inter have been occupied by European football, all thoughts have been focused on bouncing straight back. Another defeat would cost Napoli top spot in the table, casting some doubt on their ability to stay the pace in what appears to be an open title race this season. Inter's immediate predecessors as Serie A champions can still boast a fine recent record on the road, though, including victory over AC Milan at San Siro. They have kept clean sheets in 4 consecutive away fixtures, picking up 10 points from a possible 12. Team news. After surprising some with his team selection in midweek, Simone Inzaghi has plenty of scope to rotate Inter's squad again, as only Carlos Augusto is unavailable due to injury. Veteran centre-back Francesco Acerbi recently returned to full training and was an unused substitute against Arsenal, so he may even start this weekend. Following his part-time role on Wednesday, Marcus Thuram should return to partner captain Lautaro Martinez, after scoring 3 goals in his first 4 league games against Napoli. The latter has only managed 1 in the next 8, failing to find the net in any of the last 5. Meanwhile, Napoli's front line will be led by Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, the visitors' top scorer this season, and ex-Inter duo Romelu Lukaku and Matteo Politano. As Stanislav Lobotka has recovered from a thigh strain, Billy Gilmour's place in midfield is at some risk despite turning Antonio Conte's criticism into praise over the past few weeks. Once again, Matthias Oliveira and Leonardo Spinazzola will battle it out for selection at left back, with skipper Giovanni Di Lorenzo starting on the right. Inter Milan possible starting lineup: Sommer, Pavard, Acerbi, Battoni, Darmian, Barella, Calhanoglu, Mkhitaryan, DeMarco, Thuram, Martinez. Napoli possible starting lineup: Merit, Di Lorenzo, Romani, Buongiorno. Oliveira, Anguissa, Lobotka, Politano, McTominay, Kvaratskhelia, Lukaku. We say, Inter Milan 2-1 Napoli. A fascinating duel between two of Italy's top tacticians should unfold at San Siro, where psychology may be just as important as ability. Inter are strong in both departments, while Napoli remain a work in progress. Most of their wins have come against lower-ranked teams and are bound for another defeat. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.